Legend Total War here, and today we've got a Doom Swarm battle playing as Wissenland and Nuln, where we have got the Hel Storm Swarm, where we have got 4 full stacks of Hel Storm rocket batteries, including Amethyst Hel Storm rocket batteries. So 76 units of them. Now, unfortunately, when using an army and putting it under AI control, they perform fairly well if it's melee units. But if you put a missile spam under AI control, they perform just absolutely awful. So what ends up happening, they come onto the battlefield, they don't form up their units, they basically blob up, and they just don't end up shooting. So it would be really great to have all 4 of our armies just firing all at once, but I tried a bunch of different things, and I just couldn't get the AI to actually form up and shoot. So I'm going to have to not put 2 of these armies under AI control, just use 2 armies, that way I can actually control them so that I can form them up as best as possible so they don't have obstructions. So that's going to be a big problem when you use a missile spam like this. You need more space, and so a good map is definitely required. So it's just unfortunate with this particular situation, because he set it up well for us to have 4 full stacks. I tried a bunch of different things, I just couldn't get them to shoot, and it was embarrassing watching these battles with 2 of our armies just basically doing nothing. Anyway, let's just jump into the battle and see how it goes up against 4 full stacks of greenskins. Alright, so this map here looks reasonably good. These sand dunes over here a little bit are a bit of a concern because they'll provide a bit of a bumpy road. Okay, which is not good for accuracy's sake. Alright, we've got super long range on the Amethyst Hel Storm rocket batteries. We should really make sure that we make use of high grounds wherever possible. So it's a decent map, I think, but there's definitely some issues with this. We've got to be careful. Because, yeah, if you set up your units like this, what ends up happening, these guys here, their rockets will just blow up right in the back of their head. So this is where the AI has got no awareness of this kind of stuff. And you can't put an army like this under AI control. It just won't work. If you've ever gone up against an enemy army like the College of Pyrotechnics and they got something like this, it's actually quite easy to beat them just because of how stupid they are with this many Hel Storm rocket batteries. Alright, we're in range of them to begin with, and I got a feeling that they're just going to rush at us immediately. It would be good to bring in our reinforcements before we start shooting, but we've got plenty of ammo, and they've got fast units, so it's not really the ideal army to go up against with this. You want to be going up against more slower units, and especially ones that don't have single entities, and there's quite a few single entities coming at us. So, while it would be good to wait for our reinforcements, they're just going to have to pick up the slack as they get in. Also, it'd be good to get like Vanguard deployment on this kind of army as well, so... But, we don't have that. Everyone's going to fire okay, I think. We need to make sure we've got all of our flanks covered. Otherwise, it's exactly where they're going to go. The AI loves to go wide. Because, yeah, if these guys here come around over this way, screwed we'll be. Okay. Just a little bit more. Make sure we got a reasonable amount of cover there. And, yeah, obviously you just want to try to get some cool looking shots. Do your thing. Okay. Okay, oh, that's another thing. I had to turn the effects volume down just because the annoying pre-battle thing, the pig was like bloody snorting constantly. Alright, here we go. So what we want to do with Elspeth and whatever other lords come in, that looks so good, and this is one of the armies. What we want to do with the lords is obviously try to hold back enemy units, because it's only going to take 1 or 2 troops to get in there and just demolish the entire formation. We can't let any of them get here. So a light wizard would be great. But yeah, it is what it is. That's just one of the armies. We can double this. Too bad we can't quadruple it. I'm really bummed about that. I gave it so many attempts, I just couldn't make it work. AI is just brain dead if it's got that kind of army. Sorry, let me rephrase that. AI is brain dead one way or another, but they're particularly brain dead with that kind of army. Alright, here comes Carl Franz. Okay, I don't really... No, I want to at least have 2 full stacks of... I'll get rid of him so that another Hel Storm rocket battery can come in. Alright, let's try to get these guys organized on this sand dune here. Don't want them to get too close to here, or else they'll shoot them in the back of the head.
Take position.
AI is still waiting for their reinforcements. It's hilarious. Okay, another one came in. That's it. Just try to get set up and get ready to fire as quickly as you can. Now, if any of the units get over here, trying to shoot them will obviously mean the death of our units more so than theirs. This is why we have to hold back their single entities. So, I wouldn't normally use magic to try to kill units, but that one, if that gets close, we're fucked. So, you have to do it with this kind of Doom Swarm. Oh, yeah. Okay, Carfrans, get on the ground. Oh, actually, my bad. We gotta take out this guy up over here. Alright, we're in position. And we're just about got 2 full stacks of these guys shooting. Very nice. Okay, get up and fight that. Alright, let's get some nice shots. I need to make sure that Carfrans actually does a good job there. You know, a Tormentor Sword would have been a good idea here. Is everyone shooting? Okay, these ones here, maybe they're not in range. Yeah, okay, because they're a little bit further back. They're not quite in range yet. That's okay. I definitely don't think we should be moving forward. Okay, I suppose you can beat that. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, you need to get rid of Wurzag. Any single entities, we need to take them out. Over there definitely needs to be dealt with. It would be really good to kill this Lord to drop their morale down so they don't fight to the death, allowing us to rout them as they get close. So if you can kill him, that'd be awesome. Which we did, that's good. Yeah, trying to shoot single entities, not going to work. Hold them back.
The Empire endures. For Heldenhammer. No. War.
Oh man, look at this volley here. Mostly missed. Oh my god, that looks so cool. That's so busted. Please don't inflict the army losses, I want this to keep going. It's actually working out really nicely here. Because they're just not even getting close. And this light here hasn't shot. Okay, I'm going to move them up because they're not shooting. They're going to get within range. We're missing out on all these units from shooting. That's not good. Let's get back.
At speed.
I suppose because these are fairly large single entities, the Hel Storm rocket batteries could potentially kill them. Just not do a great job of it. Oh, I could use the coruscating blast. That could work. Whenever you're ready. Alright, these ones here still don't seem to be within range. I'm a little bit reluctant to bring them up any closer. They're almost within range. Because yeah, otherwise it's just going to shoot the back of their heads. That's not ideal. Maybe get a little bit closer there. And these ones, maybe come over this way. And these ones can turn around over here, because it doesn't look like they're coming around this way. Okay, it's good that Elspeth has got regen, but she is taking a fair bit of damage. In this sort of situation, actually benefits them a bit more to be less accurate, so the shots spread out a bit more. She is not going to hold on much longer here. What's even doing it to her? Probably Verge casting spells.
Legend of Total War, there's no way that they'll be able to do Warhammer 40k. It just doesn't fit Total War.
Oh, not very nice over here. Did we get rid of Verge? It's like Archer shooting at you. I think we did get rid of Verge. You don't have to get out of that. Actually, if we do this, I'll give you some healing. I don't think we're too far off from the army losses. Although using up our ammunition lowers our bounce power, although our bounce power is actually pretty good. Oh, because we've got 2 full armies in reserve as well. And that's not even counting on this. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Before the balance of power ends, get everyone to fire on one target and just see how that looks. I think the battle's very close to ending. All on one target.
Legend, that's overkill.
Then tell them to stop and then just fire at will again. Okay, it has narrowed our field of like where we can shoot from, but they're not really going wide, so that's okay for us. Alright, now they're actually starting to get a little bit closer. Some of our guys aren't shooting yet. Why not? What's going on? I guess they were just trying to figure out their target. Yeah, they're all getting back to it again. Yeah, it's kind of best to just put these guys on autopilot because they take forever to rethink when you tell them to change targets.
The Dark Lady of Knowledge. All will need more.
Anyone going to shoot this? Because yeah, we want them to shoot whatever's closest, because that's obviously going to be the most dangerous unit. That's a problem over here. There's a problem. Oh crap, we're out of ammo. Well then leave. Yeah, the Sunmaker, that tends to use up its ammo pretty quickly. Looks like we got some friendly fire. Somebody hit the back of their head. Don't let these single entities get too close. I'm kind of surprised we haven't inflicted the army losses. I guess it really does come down to just how much ammo we've actually... There we go. How much ammo we used up. I don't think that was a premature evacuation. But they didn't get that close, so that's good. Man, I would have loved it if we could have brought all 4 armies in, but there was just no way we were going to fit it into the space, especially under 2 AI-controlled armies. They were just going to blob up and probably shoot the back of our heads. So yeah, that was minimal casualties. I think we just shot one of the back of the heads of these guys. Cool. Alright. So, in terms of what do I think about this as a Doom Swarm, don't do it. Basically, it's not a good Doom Swarm, especially doing 4. I would only, if you're going to do it, if you're like, oh, but I really, really want Hel Storm rocket batteries, then go 2, don't go 4. It's like, it's more epic with 4, but it doesn't work under AI control, unfortunately. I tried so many different ways to get them to do anything. It's just not the kind of unit that the AI can handle, you know, in a big swarm like that. But in ideal situation, can be really great. I mean, we took hardly any casualties. It actually did better than auto resolve, and we did better with 2 armies than we would have with 4 armies on the battlefield, for sure. Now, it's very much enemy army dependent. If the enemy's got a lot of single entities, if they've got a lot of fast units, that's going to be more difficult. If you're going into Lustria with this, prepare to die, basically, because there's going to be so many obstructions in the way, it's just not going to work. Desert's a good location, because there's lack of trees, and there are some decent maps. There are also some pretty bad maps. So you've got to be real careful if you're going to do something like this, because it could just backfire on you so badly. Because all it takes is 1 cavalry unit to charge in here, and then getting rid of it is basically impossible, because these guys here have got no combat capabilities, and if you try to shoot them, you'll just blow up your entire bloody army from all over the place. So Hel Storm rocket batteries are excellent units, but they really do need a lot of support. So in a Doom Swarm, very much do not recommend doing it. That was the ideal situation that we went into there. The majority of your battles, unless like choke point battles only, which you can't guarantee it's going to happen, they're just not going to be like that. And since it's really quite expensive, you know, it's just a case of do it for a bit of fun, do it for a laugh, but don't rely on this in your campaign whatsoever. Put in some more support units, loads of light wizards so that you can put down loads of net of Ammontox. Make sure you've got actual, what are they called? Let's see if you've even got one. Tormentor swords. Under weapons, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like you got any. Oh, hang on, you've got it organized by rarity, so I'm going through it really quite fast. Wait, just seeing if he's got one. Let me organize it by category. Easy to find that way, I think. Oh, there's one. Yeah, 1 Tormentor Sword. So the more of them you have, the easier it would be to do this. But again, you'd only be doing this in your campaign if you've basically already won and you just want to see a whole bunch of things get blown up. So really cool to watch. Do not recommend doing it if you're in a tough situation. Don't think this will save your campaign whatsoever. It's actually really bad in auto-resolve, because that auto-resolve that we just did there, that battle we just did there, if we had auto-resolved it, half of her units would get wiped out, despite the fact it was a decisive victory in auto-resolve. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this, what you think of Doom Swarm battles in general. Obviously, they're just for a laugh, not to be taken seriously. Let me know what combinations you'd like to see in a future Doom Swarm battle. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.